Okay, let's be real. You hear the terms UI and UX thrown around all the time, right? They're everywhere, from your favorite app to, I don't know, the coffee machine you used this morning. But what's the actual difference between them? Well, today, we're going to settle that debate once and for all.
To get started, let's forget about technology for a second and think about something we all get: a restaurant. Just picture it. You're walking in for the first time, you're hungry, you're looking around, taking it all in. Believe it or not, this simple experience holds the key to unlocking the whole UI versus UX thing.
So everything your eyes land on, the design of the menu, the way the tables are arranged, the color of the walls, that is the user interface, or the UI. It's all about what you see, the aesthetics. But then there's how you feel. Was the staff friendly? How long did you have to wait? And of course, was the food good? That whole vibe, that entire journey from start to finish, that is the user experience, or UX.
All right, so that analogy gives us a really solid starting point. Now, let's dive a little deeper and get the official definitions on the table so we're all on the same page. First up, user interface, or UI. This is pretty straightforward. It's the visual stuff, the look and feel. It's the buttons you tap, the colors on the screen, the fonts you're reading. Basically, if you can see it and you can directly interact with it, you're looking at the UI.
And what actually makes up a UI? Well, you've got the visual design. You know, the colors and fonts that create a certain mood. Then you have the interactive elements, the fun stuff, like buttons, sliders, and toggles. Layout is huge. It's about how everything is organized on the page so it makes sense. And finally, consistency. This is the secret ingredient that makes everything feel like it belongs together, creating a unified look.
Okay, now let's talk about its partner, user experience, or UX. This is the big picture. It's not just about how it looks, it's about how it works for you. How did it make you feel? Was it super easy to use? Did it solve your problem? Did you walk away feeling satisfied? Or, totally frustrated? UX is the sum total of your entire journey. So what separates a good UX from a bad one? It really comes down to a few key things. Usability. Is it actually easy to figure out? Accessibility. Can everyone use it, regardless of ability? Information architecture. Is everything organized in a logical way that just makes sense? And a really important one, emotional design. How does using this product actually make you feel?
All right, enough with the abstract definitions. Let's make this super clear with a perfect real-world example that I absolutely love. We're going to talk about the ketchup bottle. Yep, you heard me. It's a surprisingly powerful story about UI and UX.
So here we go. On one side, we have the classic old-school glass bottle. On the other, the modern upside-down squeeze bottle. We have all used both of these, so take a second and really think about it. Which one is truly the better design? This is where it all clicks into place. If we're just talking about UI, the looks, hey, they both look pretty good, right? They look professional on a restaurant table. But the user experience? Oh, it is a night and day difference. The glass bottle is, well, it's a nightmare. You're hitting the bottom, sticking a knife in there, it gets everywhere. The UX is just plain frustrating. The squeeze bottle, though, it's a dream. It's effortless, it's clean, it's satisfying. The UX is fantastic because it actually solved the user's problem.
And that really hammers home the main point here. A product can be beautiful, it can be a work of art, but if it's a pain to actually use, it has failed as a design. It's not just about looking good, it's about working well.
So we know that UI and UX need to be a team. They have to work together. But what does it look like when they're in perfect harmony? And, maybe more importantly, what happens when they're completely out of sync? Let's take a look. When you think of a product that gets both right, the iPhone is a classic example. The UI is just beautiful. The icons, the smooth animations, and the UX, flawless. It's so intuitive that practically anyone, from a toddler to a grandparent, can pick it up and use it. That's the magic right there. Good UI plus good UX.
But what about when things fall apart? Oh, we've all been there. You land on a stunningly beautiful website, but you can't for the life of you find the Contact Us page. That's great UI, but terrible UX. On the flip side, think about a site like Craigslist. The UI is, let's be honest, it's not winning any beauty contests. But the UX, it's so simple and functional that it works perfectly, and people have been using it for decades. That's a case of good UX saving the day.
Now for the really fun part. Once this clicks, I promise you, you are going to start seeing UI and UX absolutely everywhere. Your world is about to be redesigned through this new lens.
Think about your car dashboard. The sleek look of the speedometer and the design of the buttons, that's all UI. But the UX?
That's about being able to reach the radio without taking your eyes off the road, or having no major blind spots. It's about how the car makes driving easier and safer.
Or how about an ATM? The UI is the layout of the screen and the feel of the buttons. But the UX is the whole experience. Do you feel safe using it at night? Can you get your cash quickly and without any confusion? That feeling of security and efficiency, that's good UX.
And hey, let's bring it full circle, right back to that restaurant menu. The UI is the cool font and the yummy-looking photos of the food. But the UX, well, that's about whether you can actually read the menu in a dimly lit room, or if you can find the vegetarian options in under 5 seconds. That's the real experience.
So I'll leave you with a question to think about. What's the best designed thing you've used today? Was it your coffee maker, your favorite app, that perfectly balanced kitchen knife? Look past how it looks and really think about the experience, how it made your life just a little bit easier, a little bit better. That, right there, is the true power of great design. Thanks for digging into the world of UI and UX with me.